All right, we got to do some arrow repair. I've had a few of these where we've lost a few veins lately. I've been using this boning fletch fuse and it just doesn't seem to be holding as well, but that's what I got, so that's what we're going to use. Put some more stelts back on, got the Bitzenburger. We're going to get them going. First thing we got to do is we got to get all this old, I don't know if you guys can see that, all the old glue off there. There are different tools to do that. I just use a utility knife. And guys are, oh, you can't do that. This is a very dull blade, just to demonstrate. So, you know, it's not sharp. It's dull. So it should not really rip any carbon off. So it's just, when I'm not pushing hard, I'm just scraping. I just want to get the chunks of glue off so that it's nice and clean. Not pushing hard, I'm just scraping the glue. So I'm gonna go through and do this with all these arrows. And then this is kind of the messy part. And I'm gonna go in the house where the air conditioning is and we'll fletch all these up. Sound good? All right, time to fix my arrows. I went and put on a clean, not sweaty shirt, brushed my hair so I look good for you guys. So I've got my max stelts. I need 5 of these. I just think the max stelt is just kind of, if I had to argue, probably one of the best just all around veins. It'll do it all. So got a few of these. This is, you know, with the max veins, you're supposed to do a bunch of prep and the primer pens and all that stuff. I don't have any of that. So what I do with them, when you're fletching arrows, Q-tips are good. I just use a little rubbing alcohol and I just wipe the bottom of these so they're nice and clean. Don't gotta be crazy about it. You're just trying to make sure there's no oils or anything stuck on them. And being the rubbing alcohol, they come off, or sorry, it dries really quick. I'm gonna do the same thing with the arrows here too. So now with these arrows, so most of these, you know, this one's missing one, that one needs 2. So I'm just gonna put a little rubbing alcohol on here. So I'm wiping them with alcohol because, you know, I've been touching them when I cleaned them off. And this just gets the oil and grease or whatever else might be on here off, so that way the veins will stick better. Now, I've been using this boning fletch fuse, was the last glue I bought. It does not seem to be working as well with these veins. I gotta go back and remember which one I used last time on my arrows for my other bow, because those veins have not come off. I was also gluing those to a wrap instead of just gluing them straight to carbon. So that might be part of it. So veins are clean, arrows are clean. Let's pick an arrow. Let's do this one first because that one needs the most help. So we're just gonna find a spot in here that matches. So this is, I've got this set up with a 3 fletch. So I'm just gonna adjust this knock just a hair so those fit on there like it's supposed to. So I'm just trying to dry fit this right here. So this is the one that's already glued on. So I'm just, to get everything to line up, I'm just making sure this fits on there and is lined up. So that way I can twist the knock just a little bit if I need to. So now that I got it lined up, I can rotate this and now we can put a vein on here. So what we're gonna do here is take one of these clean veins. I've got a mark, you can see right there, that purple mark. That's where the base of the vein goes. And that's where I need it to get my face clearance. And we're gonna take this and we're gonna put just a little bit of glue on here, and maybe I'm gonna do a touch more because these keep coming off. Like I said, I don't know if that's because I'm doing it wrong or if I just don't put enough glue on there. Maybe this glue just doesn't work very well on these arrows. And then all we're gonna do is we're gonna let the magnets touch. I'm gonna push the base down here until it touches. I hold the arrow up here at the top so it doesn't move, and then I'm just going to ease this down Let it sit, and then I'm just gonna put a little pressure on it and give it about a count of 30. That's probably close enough. And then just a squeeze and lift it off. And that arrow is, or that vein is back on. All right, give it a turn. And do it all over again. You just repeat this process over and over and over. Some people think fletching arrows is boring. I enjoy it, to be honest. Set the base in, make sure it's down all the way, holding the arrow, and just squeeze it on there and count to about 30. And then when you're done, you can take a Q-tip. You can run it down right here and just kind of wipe off the excess. That's got a big old glob in the back. Some guys get really meticulous about this part. And I've got really crazy about it before. These are my just really cheap arrows that I've been shooting. So I don't get too wrapped around the axle on this. All right, that's one. I'll just set it down here in the corner and let it dry. And we'll do the rest. And when you're done, hopefully your arrows look like that. Well, that's about all I've got for you guys today. Gotta go do some running around. I gotta go get stuff for the pet turtle. Want to meet the pet turtle? So this is Timmy. Timmy the turtle. He's a red ear slider. When he pulls his head out, I'll show you. He's got a little red mark behind his eyeball. That's where they get their name. But they are the most common pet turtle in the world. We didn't pay for him. My daughter caught him out of the pond. She was chasing frogs, and when she pulled her net out, there was this little turtle in there. So he's now our pet. We've been trying to talk Mom into letting us get a pet for a long time, and she had been gone for a couple days for work, and by the time she got home, we had Timmy, and he had stuff already ordered from Amazon, and now he's got this 20-gallon tank. And today we need to go get him a few more things. He's gonna get a light bar across the back, and then we're gonna add a bunch of fishy friends in here for him. So we'll find out if he'll eat them or not, because supposedly these things will eat fish in the aquarium. But that's Timmy.